I am fine. I am totally normal and fine about everything that is transpiring right now. So last time we finished Natsuno Minami's story as well as Yuki Takamiya's. So again, dwindling down, and I feel like what only comes natural after that is going to be Keitaro's, especially since he was there in that last scene with Natsuno as we watched his AI personality get shut down in order for him to save the data logs for Sentinel number 17, which is incriminating information, truly. But I mean, after that, it just kind of feels like it makes sense to go after A's, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So BJ's true identity was revealed to be Keitaro Miura from the previous world, claiming he'll be gone soon. BJ asked Miura to fulfill a promise. Okay, that's the last wish. You know, I forgot that Keitaro knew about BJ getting reset, essentially. So I didn't remember that while they were doing that last segment. It was a little surprising to me, and I thought that we were about to go see it, but apparently we already did. Let me see if there's anything here that we need to take a look at before we go into his story. Kind of do a little refresher, if you will. So after shifting to 1985, Miura ends up staying at the Karabe residence, okay, and then he's the architect of the sectors, the virtual resident districts. He calls them sectors since they're structured like the 5 space colonies. He's always wanted to live in an era before the war. So they did talk about how Hijiyama and Keitaro were people of war. And again, I was wondering if that meant the war in 2100? Or they meant like a past life in 45 that actually did exist and that they're just reliving. Okay, shootout dream. Let's just start unlocking things. Hot dog, a popular dish that consists of a piping hot sausage placed in the middle of a slightly sweet bun, topped off with a sharp scent of mustard and bold chili sauce. Ayori, Tomi, and Miwako enjoyed this on their way home from school. Ooh, a soft steamy bun loaded with juicy meat. Ayori, Tomi, and Miwako enjoyed this on their way home from school. It tastes even better if you add a bit of mustard. Stop pushing the mustard propaganda. Not in my 13 Sentinels, but also that looks delicious. That looks so good. I love the detail of adding, I mean, like, the detail of adding the food in this is very silly, but also the art of it is very necessary. Okay, let's look at school bag and PE bag since these are for Natsuno, or at least the PE bag is. School bag is a bag that students use when attending school. There are a few variants made out of natural leather, mainly cowhide or artificial leather. Inside Yuki Takamiya's flattened bag is a steel plate instead of I love her. A steel plate instead of textbooks. I thought it was gonna say something more along the lines of how Nenji uses it as like he hit Keitaro with his bag, and so I thought that's what I was gonna comment on, but that was even better. A vinyl bag specific to the school. The material isn't the best. It's uncomfortable when it sticks to your skin on sweaty summer days, and it's cold to the touch during the winter. You put BJ in that thing? He deserves better. Justice for BJ. Oh my god, wait. I only have 2 things to unlock? Is that what you're telling me right now? Shootout dream and the black wallet. Whoa. I mean, I know that is more even gonna show up. I mean, I plan on doing more of the intense battles, just kind of as like on my own time type of thing. So we'll see more of those things, but they're usually not very important. But I don't know if we'll see other story-based things to unlock. I mean, I have 3 mystery points, so I mean, surely that's gonna happen, I would think. All right, let's go into this and take a look at what some of Keitaro's events were. Last thing we saw of him, it was him reconnecting with Takatoshi after 45. Oh, no, just kidding. We literally just talked about how we saw him and BJ saying goodbye. Protagonist is A. His last protagonist story, though, hung up on Asakagara's words and asked BJ if they are one and the same. BJ acknowledges this and says that he isn't from the future, but rather someone that used to be Miura. Should I watch this? I think I will. Since I seem to not be able to remember what happened here. And it seems important to what's going on with A also.
Sounds like rotor blades.
So is this like after he gives his message to A, maybe?
Are you trying to draw attention to yourself? Natsuno-san's worried about you.
Keitaro Miura. I've been scanning for you from overhead.
I miss BJ. Oh my god. This tragic,
Well,
tragic
that's
little
fortunate.
robot.
I've been looking for you, too. Is what Sekigahara said true? Are you... me?
That's correct. I am Keitaro Miura.
At this point, nothing I hear should surprise me anymore.
Real. But I still want to guess everything that they're trying to tell me. That's my thing.
Why do you look like this?
When the world was destroyed, I died. I had to take your place and fight in the Sentinel. In order to do this, I was resurrected as an AI.
At this point, nothing I hear should...
So he was resurrected as an AI, as was Tamao, as was Tomi? Was everyone though? Not A. A is kind of confusing to me because like he came back here still to kill Morimura and it seemed like he had his memories for the most part, but he was in a younger body. So did he kind of do the same thing as... I mean, he was also taking the pills, so I feel like he must have done the same thing as Ryoko, Iori, Shu, and Juro. And just maybe earlier in the process. But that is also confusing because Morimura seems to be the one leading that with everyone else. And A is the one that goes out to kill Morimura. So what does that mean? What does that mean?
At this point,
I feel like I
hear should
always
surprise
end
me.
up talking about anyone else other than whose story is involved here.
So you've been using a sentinel to fight off those monsters. That's what you're looking for, right?
Correct.
Then how did your AI end up in this scout unit?
There was a malfunction in the Sentinel. So I uploaded a part of myself to this drone. However, 72% of me is still wrapped inside the Sentinel.
And the 72% is the data of the logs that he was saving and trying to retrieve from 17. So before, Keitaro was number 17 and then took over as the AI. Now he's number 19, but then gave 17 to Natsuno.
Does Natsuno-san know that you're me?
We didn't get a chance to meet in the previous world. I'm very fond of Natsuno. It's best that she doesn't know.
If you're really from the future, then you must know. What's going to happen?
My experiences are all from past events.
Past events?
Time is relative. Even with future technology, time travel is impossible.
This is where I was lost the idea of time travel. But Morimura literally says that they lost the ability to time travel. We've also seen her send Shu back in time. Did she just send Shu to a different world then? She was existing in one world where things were happening, and then she sent Shu, like maybe she was existing in the quote-unquote real world. These events are going down, as in like Juro is shooting people, but then whenever she sends Shu Tetsuya Ida back to Sumeri Bridge with her, that's where one of the worlds starts. That I don't think that's considered a reset though, because we know that Jiro has skipped 2 resets. Or we're assuming that Jiro has skipped 2 resets. And I think that Tetsuya Ida and Morimura said that they skipped a reset, but I don't think they skipped both of them also. But they know that there has been 2. So is the first one the just original world that was reset? And then the second one, as in everyone got sent to these colonies. No, I feel like it has to be everything that's within the colonies and the sectors. There was 1 reset for some reason. The second one, I think the second one is prompted from Tetsuya Ida. Or is this one being prompted from Tetsuya Ida? We basically know that he is definitely trying to do a reset just for Tomi. And I think he's trying to figure out how to get the bodies to transplant memories, take a memory transplant rather than putting her in an android, because she's not the same. He's thinking that would be easier, that would be better. Basically what Okino did, but Okino seems like he succeeded. Huh.
We never traveled through time.
We never traveled. When he says we, I think maybe he just means the Keitaros in the gang. Just them 2. We never traveled through time. Is that true?
But you're Keitaro Miura from the future, right?
I'm an entity that used to be Miura. Before you. I located the Sentinel. I can now access all logs.
So the rest of the footage is of...
Promise me. Before the final, you'll research the logs.
I'm realizing that, like, I'm just basically rewatching this entire thing.
Operation Aegis. It will lead you all down a path of destruction.
Chihiro's plan?
Everyone's plans are bad.
Promise me.
But also, is it
Why are
Chihiro's
you
plan,
asking
or
me
is
this?
it
Because
actually Morimura's plan? Nope.
I'll be gone soon.
Actually, Tetsuya Ida's plan. Everyone's plans are just bad. So is there a Chihiro plan, an Ida plan, and a Jiro plan? And all of them just sound... and is there one on top of that, too? A 4th one? Alright, we'll go back into
Yes.
Keitaro Miura and resume his story. I think finish off his story, actually. Nervous. Keitaro Miura, I love you. My fave. 1985, clear skies. Judgment Day, sunset. Time to make up my mind? Time to make up my
Everything
mind.
looks like it's made of gold. I remember the day the Kurabe family took me in. I held Chihiro's hand, and there was a sunset just like this.
God.
Chihiro.
He's so sentimental. Ugh. Time to make up his mind. What decision does he have to make?
I don't care who Chihiro says she
This
is.
decision.
She's still family.
Oh, wait.
Takatoshi-san.
I'm not ready. I'm processing. So his decision is to whether to trust himself, his little AI self, in saying that Chihiro is gonna destroy the world, versus choosing Chihiro, world destroyer. And it sounds like he's ready to side with Chihiro. That's unreasonable. That is literally unreasonable. This is like the opposite of A, or like this kind of reminds me of A when he sees his, like, the projection of himself and he's like, do I trust this? And it's like, boy, what are you talking about? It's you. Literally, you are giving you, like, who knows you better than yourself? And you're just gonna not believe it? Oh my god, that's crazy.
You actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to us, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I show up?
Are they gonna steal it? What's going on? Belongs to us, doesn't it? Ugh. Ugh. They share. They don't fight over it.
So that's where it is, huh?
Yeah. The Sentinels inside that building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground. We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for.
So what year do we think it actually is? Because, hold on. Actually, so if it was 2188, and then Morimura goes back in time, and it has to be, does it have to be 16 years after 2188? Or is it 3 times after that? 2188. I think it has to be, I don't know, because for sure Morimura and Tetsuya Ida lived out one of the 15 years, but then also so did Juro and Morimura. Oh my god. Is that right? Because again, if this is still a line and we see the beginning of it, I think I need to go into the event archive and see what the very first one is at least. Just as construction of a new colony nears completion, the Ethics Committee throws a wrench in that plan. Unfazed, Mira shares his interest in the Pacific War, and the two of them look forward to the next time they'll be able to see each other in person. Ethics Committee throws a wrench in that plan. And then, in this situation, I don't know how much time passes here, but now we're in a sector. So then, yeah, they get sent back the 15 years and then live it again. So that means 15 years would have had to pass if I'm like going off of what my initial, like earlier whiteboard theory was. And then if Morimura is sending Tetsuya Ida back and then living through that out again, or is that all happening? No, it's shown up as a timeline on the right, so it can't all be happening at the same time. But where is Tetsuya Ida in this? He has to be up here, right? So he gets sent back. League of Darkness. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know why this didn't really connect in my brain before. I'm sorry, I know I'm interrupting the beginning of the story again. 2104. 2100. This is still a sector. So everything that starts off here, sector 1. This is 2188. This is probably talking about the ethics committee and what happens actually here, maybe? Or just setting up the colony. I can't believe there's so many things right here. That's actually crazy. They go back in time. 15 years. And then here, Tetsuya Ida, again, lives another 15 years. That's gotta be 30 years later. Oh my god, and that makes sense, because it's literally... in the sectors, everything is separated by 40 years. So my assumption now is that it's, again, another 40 years later. From 2188. Oh, what? Is that right? Oh god. Okay. Okay. Sorry. We're moving. We're grooving.
Odd circumstances aside, it's an honor to fight using such incredible weapons.
Takatoshi-san, if anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
Don't be stupid!
Oh.
Whenever you're in trouble, I'll always be there. And if it ever looks grim, I'll be the first to take a bullet for you.
He's basically like, you will not die. You will not die under my watch, Keitaro. Oh my god, Takatoshi.
Don't get discouraged. No one's going to die.
he's so hell-bent on like protecting his friends at this point. And like the idea that he's going to lose his friend again, he's literally like, absolutely not. This is not going to happen under my watch. Am I crying? Yes, I am. I'm attached. Oh god.
I want you to show a little more spirit, Keitaro.
I wonder, does he kill him in the future? Was Keitaro at that discussion for the energy?
Let's go.
Oh my god.
We're taking back our Sentinel.
That's what I want to hear.
Oh yes, they're gonna take it back! Together. Oh.
There it is. Just how I remember it. Freeze!
Oh.
Another one?
Oh, he's armed. Oh, Takatoshi.
He's still alive. I'm using low power shots, but still. Feels like we've given these guys quite the punishment.
I love this. I am obsessed with this pairing at the end of the story. I was not expecting it, but
I want to thank you, Takatoshi-san. I couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
It's still a little too early to be thanking me.
Right.
It's not too early to be kissing him.
Natsuno-san's already out there fighting.
That's just my
I'd better
opinion.
join her.
Save some action for me, all right? I'll catch up to you soon.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What did you just say?
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting.
This is in the middle of the kaiju attack? What? And I better join her. But he said was siding with Chihiro. Is everyone siding with Chihiro? Everyone's going through with it. Oh, yeah. Everyone's going through with Chihiro's plan. Maybe everyone is letting her think that they're going through with her plan. It's gonna destroy the world. But they knew that. That's what they want. Right? Oh god. This is happening. So much is happening here. Activate Sentinel! Oh, where is it? Okay, thank you for moving him. Oh my god.
BJ. A different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now. It worked. Alright, no time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Oh, of course you're calling right out to her.
God. I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family. And everyone I hold dear. Even if it costs me my life.
So, Golden D? Are they all knowingly? Oh god, they are all knowingly sacrificing themselves. Do they know? Mystery file updated. Let's see what this one is. Sentinel? It took me to the Gladiator, but I've already seen that one. I don't see anything else highlighted. Oh, Keitaro's! When the kaiju appear in 1985, Mira takes back and activates Sentinel number 19 with the help of Hijiyama. At that moment, he decides that he will protect everyone he holds dear, even if it costs him his life. Minami changed the register pilot of Sentinel number 17 on the Sumeri Bridge. At the same time, BJ erased his own mind in order to free up space for Sentinel number 17's log data. For the sake of BJ, who entrusted her with number 17 and its log data, Minami makes up her mind to face the kaiju. I'm trying to see what everyone's, I guess, last little segment about them had said. Under the SIU's order, she hands over the scout unit to Ace Sekigahara, who lost his memories. Okay, Yuki didn't have anything like that. A little refresher of their Sentinel number, I guess that's what it's trying to pull. Let's take a look at Nenji's real quick, because we know that we finished him too. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Ogata swears to protect Tomi Kisaragi this time and activates Sentinel number 10. Oh, gosh. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with all of them. Okay. Takatoshi would have been good to go into after that one, but since he's not available, like we said earlier, I think we'll go into A's, which means we can go look at this other mystery file and take a look at the wallet, because I'm pretty sure that was part of his story, so I've been saving it. Because I think he pulled out money from here. Fancy leather wallet. Inside are 2 10,000 yen bills, 1 $5,000 yen bill, 2 1,000, 1 500, 1 100 coin, 2 10 coins, a receipt for restaurant, and no credit cards. So this is when he was realizing that he was in 1985. Mostly because he made the comment about the money and how the bills were out of print. Okay, and so right now, it's just an old school building after Yuki Takamiya. Oh no. His last one, what does the remembrance say? Using the message obtained through the message service, A. Sekigahara met up with Natsuno Minami and Yuki Takamiya. The message from his friend revealed that Sekigahara had been working with Tetsuya Ida as an assassin. He's out to kill Morimura. His story is at 85%. God, is it gonna really end here? I'm not ready for that. I'm really not ready for his story to finish off. But we'll have to see what happens next. Ah! With A. Sekigahara. Wow, we're gonna do literally all the favorite boys today, aren't we?
We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
More Yuki in my stories. I also wasn't expecting this little pair up at the end, at his end.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah.
What are they gonna see? Like, why do I feel like the attack's gonna start right now?
Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there?
Oh my god, this is
It's the
beautiful.
building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
Like
Say,
hell I
fat
am.
chance. Yeah.
All you're gonna do is slow me down. Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head.
Oh, listen, she's got a steel plate on her bag, okay?
But I don't think you do.
Hang on a second.
You're not gonna leave her here. Okay, let's do this consideration before we move on.
Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida. Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications. Especially for those from another world, like me. If Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world.
Just hold on, damn it.
Iori Fuyusaka. Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart.
Oh god, please. The pining.
I'm not sure how to reciprocate.
Oh my god, an assassin with a heart of black. Doesn't know how to
I
love.
gathered some information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job. To assassinate Chihiro Morimura. A gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it.
These are just getting so close to the end, and the problem is that I want so much more. Because I was gonna say that I was hoping that within A's we'd be able to kind of feel more of like what the difference is between their past lives and who they are now between, like, since he has to assassinate Chihiro Morimura, but he does have feelings for Iori Fuyusaka, so like and he recognizes that they are the same person, so he would make that differentiation of why he has to kill Chihiro but not Iori. But this is the last one and we're not gonna get that.
The medical records of 3 Sakura High School students, Shu Amiguchi, Juro Izumi, and Ryoko Shinonome. They've all been administered a pill called NM. Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM, C0204. It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program. Except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories, or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. Found at the nurse's office.
Label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM CO204. Okay. I just feel like what's confusing to me right now, or like what I'm not understanding, is that they're all agreeing that Chihiro plan, bad. Ida plan, bad. And they're just choosing between which is the less of the bad. I don't know. Or like, I just feel like there's something. Also, like, they're both dead. Both Ida and Morimura now assassinated. So like, now what? They're just, I mean, hopefully that just means they're making their own plan. It just feels like they're going with Morimura's right now, which is going to lead to them getting stuck and their demise, like their actual demise. Also, I'm realizing how poetic it is, or interesting it is, that Ei Sekigahara is the one that kills Morimura and Ryoko is the one that kills Tetsuya Ida. I love that for them.
Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who, though.
What? You said
But
Tetsuya
the orders
Ida?
are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead.
Oh,
I'm
that's
pretty sure Shinonome
that's
shot
why it
him.
would be confusing, huh?
I suppose I'll find out when I get there.
You telling me that's what we're about to find out? Who's actually leading? Who's giving the orders to the black suits? Oh god. Okay, let's keep going.
Come in.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I know you're there.
Oh god. No. We're close.
So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk?
I'm sorry.
And hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
You kidnapped her? When did they get Iori?
Just watch your ass in there.
Girl, come on, we gotta go. Oh god, to the SIU building. I'm nervous. I am very extremely nervous. Wait, people are knocked out. Black suits are knocked out.
What the?
What is happening? Okay, fine.
Drop the gun. Now.
That's interesting because it sounded like he was using Tetsuya Ida's voice.
Drop the gun.
So is this now 426? It's gotta be, right? Is this not who was... No, this is who was talking to me on the radio.
An outdated transceiver for...
Oops.
Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida.
It's Tetsuya's Ida's memories in the android. Did he come in here because he knows that his body here was killed?
That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
Or that.
That's not true.
Oh.
I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android, just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Plan to perform another loop as an
Don't be a
android.
fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat.
Then why wouldn't you just have killed her already? What is he hoping to get out of A right now?
And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
Morimura was murdered. Oh god, not by him, huh?
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
Wait, a different one?
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax.
Oh,
Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end.
Ryoko?
We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact.
Why would... Is it just because he's an assassin for hire? Why would he do this?
There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders.
Wait, what? Keitaro?
Keep up the good work.
Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders.
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
Oh my god, he's mean.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you.
Oh my god, no. People have died. I'm actually scared that he's gonna shoot her. Yuki, please. Where are you?
Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all.
Oh,
Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way. Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara, so you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again.
Mm-hmm.
And she became obsessed with Operation Aegis.
To end it all.
Don't you want to know why?
Brother, you know why?
What a pathetic attempt to cling on to your miserable life. What could you possibly know about Morimura's motives? You don't even remember who you are.
Listen, he's so right. Oh my god. Why would Morimura...
Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too.
I remember recording the footage you just played.
I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
He got all his memories back. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh my god.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
They were together. They were running together. Moimura, tell me everything.
You look like you're getting worse.
No.
Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do.
I was played. I was thinking that they both had the wrong idea, but was it because Tetsuya Ida was making me think based off of like some of the characters? Like I said, some of them makes it seem like Morimura's bad, some of them makes them look like she's good. And so I feel like I was just gaslit into thinking that overall her wanting to end this was a bad
we can
thing.
Utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service.
Oh my god, he wrote it for himself. So was the recording from Yura is real? Was the recording from the one that Tetsuya Ida just showed the fake one? Y'all, literally, one of the messages were fake. He said it, didn't he? Don't trust the recording? He recorded it. They wanted it to see it. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Okay, we're moving.
After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. Give this to me. Oh my god.
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. Operation Aegis.
Are they in love? Were they actually together too? In this lifetime? Oh my god. Should that have been a hint this whole time? That he didn't kill her because he actually had feelings for Iori and like these relationships are kind of actually, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I'm moving on.
If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either.
Hmm?
There won't be a next time.
Because Tetsuya Ida will have control of everyone because of the nanomachines? Because of Megumi shooting everyone? They won't be the same. Their memories will be totally shot.
I had a look at the logs from 2188.
Is that right?
I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world.
Ah!
From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was onto something. Come on.
We can't fail again.
Come on.
If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost.
Oh, the energy. An argument about the energy. It's about to hit its breaking point. Oh, gotcha.
Everything will crumble apart. That includes Sector 0.
It's interesting. Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh, I don't know. Because like these are just your memories, but they're trying so hard. Like a lot of their lives are fabricated. Like just kind of speaking to Yuki's memories and Amaguchi's memories of their growing up. And then they're still going to fight for this. For this.
What's Sector Zero? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. All right, listen well.
Oh, I'm listening. I'm sat, girl.
As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector Zero. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector Zero will cease to exist as well.
Does
We won't be
Ida?
able to loop again.
So Ida doesn't know that. Ida really thinks he has another chance. And Morimura knew that's not true.
This is our last chance.
This is what he had over his head.
So without Sector Zero, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here. Though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
So that's even worse.
If what you're saying is true,
Oh, God.
why keep it all a secret?
Because
Don't do that.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all?
Because Sekigahara-kun.
No. No.
Why did you erase the logs?
What?
Because I had to.
No.
I couldn't let anyone find out about them.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die.
There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Yes. Please tell me it's going on. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, boyo, those bags under your eyes.
I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony.
What? Just the 10 people in this little colony. 10 actual bodies, right? 10 actual bodies. But everyone's memories are on this arc.
It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
10
I've done my
bodies.
research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market.
She's an icon,
And
truly.
That's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Oh my god.
Your voice is trembling.
I'm
Say I blame you.
I'm trembling.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
plan on telling
she's
anyone.
responsible.
This is for me.
In a way, I thought that Okino felt like he was responsible for the way that this was set up. And then so he was trying to make reprimands. Morimura is even like more so trying to fix what she's done.
I never want to forget this moment.
Ironic.
The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
Humanities traitor!
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
He just killed everyone.
When I take a job, I finish it.
Oh my god.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
This still makes no sense as to why he's helping her now. What is the bridge
Humanity
here?
was wiped out by the nanomachine infection.
Oh my god. Morimura, what did you do?
And it was all my fault.
Oh my god.
Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape.
What?
At this rate, you'll... Huh?
No.
Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone in a place like this?
There's no...
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember
There's
me.
no way.
I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
You're joking. You're absolutely joking.
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows.
He's like, ain't no way a kindergartner just shot down both of those boobs.
After I finished you off, of course. I expected so much more from you, Sekigahara.
I'm not gonna lie, after some of the endings we've seen with other people, I expected a lot less. I did not think all of this was about to transpire.
In the end, you turned out to be nothing but a coward.
Sector 0.
I'm
That's where you backed up your data, right?
freaking out.
A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tell me, is this what you meant? It can't be. But... Satellite.
Do it! Oh! Oh... Sekigami.
Hey, are you alright?
So what happens? His memories are still there. He's just in an android. This android's just dead.
Guess you're okay.
Almost. What is this? What is this little ditty happening right now? Have I heard this? It sounds different.
Hey-kun. Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Oh god, don't tell me that.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Not the start of something new.
Yeah.
It feels so right to be here with you. Stop. Stop. Oh god, that head. It's not over! This whole... Just this right here, it's a whole movie. We have action, we got romance, we got betrayal.
15.
Twists and turns.
Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions.
Oh my god, he's so in love.
And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her.
Natsuno!
I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels. 12 in total. That bastard.
And the 13th is
He's
where?
gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
god. Even the like reveal of him getting into the pilot, so sick. So sick. Oh my god. Fanning shot. That was crazy. Six event archives. No big deal. Jesus. No wonder that all of them were just filled up to the brim at the end, or there's so many empty ones. A's carrying like half the story in his. These are the numbers for the message service in 1985, which A. Sekigahara entrusted to Morimura before he lost his memories. Tetsuya Ida was the one who instructed Sekigahara to kill Morimura. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's anything that didn't like click in me while all that happened. I mean, so much happened. Facility that houses the entire world. Its stability is reaching its breaking point. When Sector 4, 1985, gets taken over by Kaiju, the facility will reset, preventing any further loops. If there were to occur, the reset would wipe all data, including any memory stored in Sector 0. The lives that everyone has experienced through time would cease to exist for good. Unlike the other 5 sectors, this one is unique, as it doesn't take up any space. Since it's unaffected by loops, Morimura and Tetsuya Ida use it as an evacuation site. They store their own data in here, and that's how they skip the loops, just the 2 of them. But also, it says Morimura and Tetsuya Ida here. Jiro Izumi did say he did the same thing. He skipped loops as well. The artificial satellite that orbits around the planet. After looking at the 2188 logs and finding out a way to link the satellite in orbit, Morimura learned about the facility. Morimura states that this artificial satellite is orbiting the real world. This is where the automated factory in Sector 1 is pulling the blueprint data for the Diamos form. Oh. Okay. The Sector 1 is pulling the blueprint data for the Diamos from. Okay, Project Ark began for the sake of continuing the human species, but is also the source of the nanomachine infection that wiped out humanity. In 2188, Sekigahara infiltrated Sector 4 and set off a bomb on its power generator in order to assassinate Morimura. The colony in satellite orbit. A colony under construction, up in a satellite orbiting Earth in 2187. Once it's completed, it had a diameter of 30 kilometers and was docked with multiple giant cylindrical food production silos. This is where Project Ark began. Dispute over whether to allocate the remaining energy towards Project Ark or life support led to a shootout. So the shootout dream, when I thought they were trying to stop something happening in those buildings, the shootout was them arguing about Project Ark, this energy dispute, and where Takatoshi Nenji brought in people and killed so many of their friends. And Jiro Izumi also, that's the one he killed many people too. The headquarters of the Special Investigation Unit is located at the top floor of the building next to the Ao police station. Aoi. Ooh, this one updated a lot. Aegis system. When all the self-defense systems within the sector are activated, the city will be cut off from universal control, which results in chaos and the disappearance of all residents. When all self-defense systems of the terminal are activated, everyone in the city will disappear. God, the absolute mental gymnastics happening. He saved his consciousness in Sector 0 to prepare for the next loop. What a nerd! You know nothing. Imagine not knowing what's going on. Haha, loser. She's responsible for the murder of Miss Morimura. Insane! Literally so insane. Morimura learned from a 2188 log that the 2188 Morimura is responsible for the end of humanity. Fearing that the others will discover the truth, she discreetly deletes the log. Moreover, when Morimura links up the artificial satellite in orbit, she finds out that the stability of the facility, which is responsible for maintaining the world, is at its breaking point. She then decides to set Operation Aegis into motion to completely wipe out the kaiju, even if it means stranding them all in a dead world. The assassin Sekigahara was trapped in a room by Morimura while infiltrating Sector 4, but managed to escape by setting off a bomb at the power generator. He then seeks out Morimura to finish her off himself. When Kaiju appeared in 1985, Sekigahara rides his motorcycle to the battlefield where the 12 Sentinels are gathered and activates the enhanced first-gen model Sentinel number 11. In order to raise funds, 2188, Morimura sold nanomachine technology on the black market, which led to the infection on the surface and the end of humanity. Oh my god. How am I to go on from that? Like, literally, I'm scared because I have no idea what to expect from people's stories now. Of, like, the level of his final story versus, like Natsuno's. It was sad, but it was so short, and, like, we already knew it was gonna happen. I didn't expect any of that. That was beefy. Okay, so it seems fitting after that to maybe go into Ryoko's, because we kind of got a little bit more closure on Morimura's story, and now it's time to get the closure on Tetsuya Ida's story. Maybe not closure. I mean, we know that he's still alive. His AI is still saved in Sector 0, or his memories are, so he's not fully out yet. But what I'm hoping for is to kind of clear up what Ryoko was talking about in her message from a long time ago, when we were kind of suspecting, oh, what did she do? Like, she was saying that she was the cause of everything. Was it because she's basically relearning to betray Tetsuya Ida all over again after losing her memories? So I feel like it's gonna be another situation where there's like some sort of, obviously some gap is gonna be filled in because she's also suffering from some major memory loss, and I'm hoping it goes further back than, you know, into her adult self is what I'll call it, or her Sector 0 self. I don't even know what to call it. Her present self, and see what the last installment of Ryoko Shininome's story is that gonna be like. Oh man, I don't know how we could top A's though. That was crazy. Ugh, starting from a loop again, gross.
Take your time.
Already it's worse. So much worse.
Where you are? Do you know what year it is?
1985.
What's the last thing you remember?
426. He got away from me.
What? Girl.
I won't let him escape next time.
Oh, wait, no, are you talking about?
I see. All right.
Oh no, wait. I need this, I think. Probably should have taken a look at it before I jumped in here again. But for her last story, what did we see? It was her shooting Ida, right? But she said 426 got away from her. Who does she think it is right now? Juro? Or is she confused again and think it's Sekigahara still? 426 got away from me. Maybe, what if it shows us a recall of her actually confronting Izumi? Okay, let's go see. Let's take some pills first. Oh, no.
How are you feeling?
Are we out?
My head really hurts.
Maybe I should keep you here for further observation.
My internal clock just needs a bit to readjust.
This is different.
You're putting too much of a burden on your nervous system. You need to stop shifting. Do you still have your pills? Make sure you're taking them.
Please give this to me. Can't stand the jumping it does.
This should make me feel a little better.
Take those when your headaches start to get bad. The medicine is a bit strong. You may experience some temporary side effects. But don't worry, your memories will return quickly.
I need to go back.
You can't time travel right now.
But I need to fix the Sentinels before the invasion begins. You can't stop me. I need to go after him.
I'm not trying to stop you. We just can't use the gate right now. Take it easy, all right?
I feel like they're telling this one a little more delicately, with the assumption that you have a lot more information, and it would make a lot more sense.
Why can't we time travel right now?
The gate has been sealed by someone. I'm looking into it.
The gate is locked. There's only one person who could have done it. It's him. It has to be. 426. The one that set up the gates in the first place. So we're stuck here? In the past?
Okay,
Are you all
before
right?
I was saying...
Who are you?
Miss
Before I
Morimura,
was-
are you still overworking her?
Oh,
I've
wait,
had no choice.
had no choice. What is... Okay. Before I was saying that, no, Moimura was talking about time travel. But I don't think Ryoko's talking about time travel. I think maybe she's saying that because Ryoko does think she's going back in time? Rather than just... Oh my god. That would be kind of crazy, right? I guess like no other time has civilization right now, so she would have no way of knowing. And if she hasn't been to 1945, she would see that the world is destroyed. And that would confuse her because she does think she's time traveling. Huh. Because she also has no reason to go to 1945, and I don't think she has been there. If she has, she probably don't remember it.
It's only a matter of time before 426 makes contact with someone. I need the list of those who are compatible. Of course, that includes the people of this era too.
I'll see what I can do.
There's no other option.
Oh my god, yeah, she totally
If we
thinks
don't
she's time
find
jumping.
him, the
Actually.
result will be worse than anything we imagined. Or would you rather I go ask the students, one by one?
Fine. The file is on my desk. It isn't everyone, but it does list those who are compatible at this school.
God, it's so tragic because Ryoko really do be acting like she knows so much, but she loses her
And you
memories, and
Renya Goto, a
she
second
doesn't
year,
know
like you.
what's actually going
I've
on.
been assigned to offer you support.
Like even like how this is working. God, she may be the most confused
pleasure to
or
be
the most
working with
misled.
you.
Huh. Okay, we're getting a list again. It's
So
interesting.
this is it. The plan to gather all the compatible ones. 4 girls, including myself. Wait, only girls?
No, she has the list of the boys, right?
We're counting on you.
Fuyusaka and Kisaragi, Yakushiji and one. All of the compatible girls are first years. These files are only for the girls.
That's all we have here. Goto-kun has information on the boys. You can consult with him.
Tell me who the compatible boys are.
Certainly. But there's something I'd like to ask you first. I wonder, why do you hate 426 so much?
Are you serious? The fate of the world is at stake.
Even so, I sense your hatred stems from something else.
Your hatred stems from something else. Why am I thinking...
We're counting on...
I was gonna say, why am I thinking of Tomi Kisaragi?
If I get any
Her
information on
jealousy,
him, I'll let you know immediately.
But... that would imply that Tetsuya Iida's actually 426. So I don't know what else she would be stressed
I'll
about.
fix it as soon
I
as
probably
I can.
do, and just probably just forgetting. Okay, so the gate's broken. Goto is being
The
annoying.
reason for your animosity towards 426. I would like to hear about it.
Why am I being surveillanced right now? What's happening?
Because he ruined the Sentinels. Because he destroyed my home.
thing deserves no sympathy. 426 is not human. He's an AI created in the future. And now, he calls himself A Sekigahara.
Okay, so she thinks it's A. In her memory lossedness. I also don't know if this is like actually playing in line with the other times she's woken up. I'm assuming so. Ryoko, you hurt my head. Come on. Does she think that he messed with the Sentinel because he was talking to Keitaro that one day?
Tell me who the compatible boys are. 426 could try and contact one of them. Or maybe he already has.
According to the clock on the wall, it is time for lunch. They should be in the cafeteria now. Let's go.
I'm feeling deja vu of some sort. Before I go, maybe I should sort out my thoughts.
Oh my god, please. Please, because you're hurting me. When it says that.
These pills are...
What are they? What should I...
Mr. Ida. He didn't die in 2064. He helped me when I got here. How could I forget something that important?
Okay.
The coordinates for shifting through time, they're set in 40-year intervals. So he can't travel freely. Number 14. Number 14 is my Sentinel. Izumi-kun. He has the same symptoms as I do.
So she doesn't say anything about how she talked to Jiro Kurabe, and he has a different Izumi's memories. And also she still thinks that Sekigahara is 426. And not the Izumi from a different world.
It wasn't a dream. Morimura. She's been modifying personalities with nanomachines. She wants to change both me and Iori Fuyusaka into different people.
Is Ryoko getting Tamao's memories? No, because then there's still 15 Sentinels pilots, and Tamao's supposed to be one of them. What if that's just what they want me to think? Oh my god. What if that happens? What if Ryoko is supposed to be Tamao Kurabe? And then there's actually a different 15th Sentinel driver? Miwako, get in here.
I can't believe what Morimura says.
It's just that the way she says that, it makes it seem like she's undergoing the same exact thing as Iori, as Shu. So who is Ryoko? I'm scared.
Surveillance footage? That's right. I saw something important. I can't remember. Maybe I should go look again. It was in Shikishima's underground facility in 2105. I just need to get to the gate.
Oh. So that's what this last one's gonna be. We're gonna see what they were doing in 2065.
The invaders appeared in 2064. They destroyed the world. 426. If A Sekigahara isn't 426, then who's the one that messed with the Sentinels? I don't have the list. Therefore, I don't know. Renya Goto has the information I need.
And we're sick of him. I'm so sick of Goto, actually. Wait, what is this last green one? Oh, gate?
They said the gate's been sealed, but what if it's a lie? A way to try and keep me here.
Oh, yes, question. Question everything, Ryoko, that you can remember. Please. Should have questioned Tetsuya Ida more, but, you know.
I see.
Do we leave? I think we leave.
Where are you going?
I thought he was gonna follow me. I thought I was gonna have to run a distraction again with Miwako. Is she gonna get in here and the gate's already opened? Whose story does this follow? Who was here? Iori? Okino?
I knew it wouldn't work.
What are you doing?
Morimura. Surveillance footage? Oh, I saw something.
I locked the gate. You won't be able to use it.
I knew it. It was you. You disabled the gates, not 426.
Girl, you did not know that.
Stop being ridiculous. You need to take your pills.
I won't let those damn mind-controlling pills screw with my head anymore!
Who told you that?
I saw it for myself. You're trying to mess with both me and Iori Fuyusaka's heads.
She's getting worse. The code that infected the Sentinels in 2064. It separates the nanomachines from the rest of your brain. Your memories will keep disappearing. Those pills you've been taking, they inhibit that separation. They try to preserve the link. But its effectiveness has been gradually decreasing.
No, I won't believe anything you say. Where's Renya Goto? Are you screwing him up too?
It was you, you know. You were the cause of the infection. You inserted the code that 426 created.
She's been holding on to this shit so long.
No, just more lies.
It's true.
Goto.
God, I didn't think they knew.
You were conspiring with Morimura this
Whoa,
whole
what is this?
time?
Stop. Not now.
I've told you the truth a number of times,
Oh, stop.
but you weren't able to accept it.
Okay, that's
You couldn't
embarrassing.
hold on to the memory.
That's so embarrassing.
That's a lie. You messed me up with those pills. You made me confused.
It's all there.
God.
You just have to remember.
The pills were good.
The code that infected the Sentinels. DD-426. You were the one that gave it to Sekigahara.
You're lying.
Oh my god, the poison on the train. They both took it. Ugh. Yes. This is after. This has to be after. Like, she's gonna walk in and see them conversating. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, black-haired
Mr.
Katsuhita?
For you to ask for me personally?
That's not who I thought it
I
was.
can't tell you how happy it made me.
I've been waiting. I need you to look at this.
An interlocutor update? Code DD-426.
The nanomachines within you. There is a flaw in the program. It is inhibiting you from unlocking the full extent of their power. But there exists a code to fix it.
A flaw?
If we implement this, the Sentinel's capabilities will increase greatly. Morimura-san, however, does not agree.
Why?
She believes the Sentinels are more than capable as they are.
Why is she like that?
How dare she? You say it's a flaw. He literally said there's a flaw, and then he says that it would increase the
She's always going against
capabilities.
you, Mr. Ida.
If only everyone was as understanding as you.
Ugh, gross. You're gross.
I want us to give this code a try. It'll be our little secret, of course. And then Morimura-san will see who was right. All you have to do is put this code into the Sentinel.
Okay, I'll do it.
You're just gonna leave me here? Oh my god, he's like, I can't be around for this.
An improvement to the Sentinel, huh?
Hello, hey.
Ryoko-san, what was Ida talking to you about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Guess
my
I'm
God.
still just some kid that lives nearby, huh?
Akon.
He's so angry.
A fourth wave is approaching. We need to get ready.
So did he have feelings for her? For him? Right? I don't know, he said big sister before.
I'll put DD426 into number 14. Or I'll put it into number 15. Akon Sentinel. Mr. Ida's right. And now, Akon will know it too.
Ugh, just being manipulated.
Do you remember? After you shifted, you went missing.
God, okay, but wait, did he do that? Did he know? He called it a flaw. And then spread it.
It took a long time to get you back. When we finally did, your condition was already terminal. We've been able to keep it at bay with the medication, but the destruction of your memories has already begun.
For you, we tried to reinforce your memories with nanomachines.
Oh, so her own memories.
It hasn't gone well.
Hers is
We
in a
thought if we let
transplant.
you roam free, that your memories would stabilize.
However, your memories kept failing. It only made you become further detached from reality.
Even still, it is imperative that you remember. Only you can clear the infection within the Sentinels. Because only you know the password.
Oh.
We don't have much time.
This seems a little spicy to
Please.
start
You
off on this
must
last
remember.
leg of her chapter.
It's all my fault. It can't be. It's just lies.
A's here. Oh my god.
You're awake.
To watch Ryoko go through this over and over again, and they are just trying to help her. Right now, I'm on the side that Morimura is just trying to free them. Or no, not. She doesn't want all of their memories to get lost, and the only way to do that is to get them to not do this final reset. So I mean, like, I guess her intention is fine. She thinks her intentions are fine. And so while she's trying to keep everyone in, like, connected with this world, and just to see Ryoko, like, fail herself over and over again.
Who are you?
It's just so tragic.
Try and remember.
Akon?
That's right.
Oh,
I can't remember my name.
he
Ryoko
looks at her so
Shinonome.
sweet.
Is that my name? It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, right. I need to find... What was I looking for again?
The gate?
I can't remember.
You don't have to anymore.
Or something else?
You don't
No.
have to look for anything, Ryoko-san. More importantly, how are you feeling?
You don't have to look for anything.
I feel... good. Refreshed. Peaceful, even.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's just not possible.
The nanomachines linked to her memory have all separated. She barely has any memories left.
Oh, my God.
The memories you implanted in her. What are they?
We did the same for all of you. When you were connected to the learning devices, you gained the knowledge needed to control the Sentinels and the gates.
And that was supposed to be it? Gain the knowledge needed to control the Sentinels and the gates.
Those memories were backed up in case there was an accident.
So she has her memories of what happened before the incident.
No, not all of them. We only backed up those which pertain to learning.
So all she knows is how to control the Sentinel. Ryoko-san.
She doesn't remember anyone that she loved. She literally knows nothing. She knows nothing other than controlling a Sentinel. She's just a weapon, a tool for them. Oh, that's sick.
The password to remove the infection.
Godo, let it go.
Gone, along with the rest of her memories.
Let it go.
We can no longer rely on the Sentinels.
So that's it? You're giving up? There is still one way to use the Sentinels.
No. Further exposure to the infection, and there's no guarantee you'll survive.
He's not talking about himself. After everything you've taken from her, it still isn't enough. I won't let you put her in the Sentinel.
No.
A.
No, A-kun. Sentinel number 14. It was made just for me.
Oh god.
By Mr. Ida.
Oh god.
It's my Sentinel.
Ryoko-san.
Oh no, girly. I don't like that.
I won't let anyone else fight for me.
Oh no, is this getting to the end for her? This is beautiful right now and very tragic because the only thing she knows is fighting and fighting for someone that doesn't even care for her, also that she killed. Oh gosh. And she's like created the cycle herself, or like is responsible for a cycle of her continuing to fight. It's just, that's it. That's all she's got. Fighting. Oh. Okay, we're at 86%. I'm not gonna lie, with the number of people we have left, I'm kind of like, does that math? I don't know. Okay, but let me see. Oh, that's Ryoko's. Ooh, I was like, we just saw that. Who destroyed mankind? So the reason, what we learned today, the reason that we even needed to go do Project Arc and that the destruction of humanity was because of Morimura trying to get funding, or she's trying to get funding for Project Arc. And so she caused she caused the infection of nanomachines. Where is this? DD426 contamination. Tetsuya Ida asks Ryoko Shinonome to install the Sentinel upgrade code DD426. She does as he asks, but rather than installing it on her own Sentinel number 14, she installs it to 15, a Sekigahara's Sentinel. So she should have been the one. Her Sentinel wasn't the one that spread it, but she's the one that put it in a Sentinel to spread. Okay. So she is responsible. But is that what her message was talking about? This is a memory. I have to find where she saw. Oh god, do I have to watch it back? I might need to. But who was that with? I think it was with Yuki, actually. A little confusing. What else did we see? When does, like, Ryoko's memory in general of her anything she knew besides how to fly a Sentinel? It was you. Oh. God, this is after she already shot Tetsuya Ida. She shoots him. And then she does learn about Izumi. Then she tries to go continue to find set 426. And they say, girlie, no. It's you. You're the one that caused the infection. And Ryoko Shininomi awakens in the nurse's office, Asa Kikahara at her side. Miss Morimura states that the nanomachines linked in Shininomi's memory have separated, causing her to forget everything but the ability to control Sentinels and gates. With no way left to remove the infection, Morimura gives up on the Sentinels. And at some point they start getting chased. And then she gets killed. Already after she's given up on the Sentinels. But then none of them have. I'm guessing because of what Miyuki Inaba is going to tell them from the satellite. Oh gosh, okay. Brothers in Arms. This is already after... Yes, this is after the beginning. They get their Sentinels back. And then Ryoko comes to join. And then the last piece is Asa Kikahara. The last piece? I didn't know it was called that. Oh my god. And then this is after they've been battling for so long. Oh, there's so many struggles to be seen here. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm heartbroken. But what's gonna even happen here, y'all? I feel sick. I feel sick thinking about that. Okay, and then... One thing that I do want to go check back and look is seeing that video recording that we initially were questioning. What did Ryoko do? I mean, now we know that she started the infection, started the spread, but I'm confused on if that's what she was talking on. What the surveillance footage. She never even got to find out what that was. How are there still mysteries in y'all's stories even after it finishes? No, I hate that. There's no closure. There's literally no closure with Ryoko. And I'm upset about it. I guess there is because, like... in a way, it's almost freeing that she's not going to go on a hunt for 426 anymore. Like, she's going to just set out on this battle. But you know what's also weird is that she does remember Tetsuya Ida. She's not supposed to remember anything other than the Sentinels and the gates, but I guess maybe because... maybe because that has to do with the Sentinel, that's why she wants it, but she knows that there's some sort of affection there. Oh, I guess you can't just let that go. Okay, so this is the memory of when she looks back at the video of Ryoko.
If I had been serious, I wonder if I could have got into... Huh?
My ID is now registered. I'm shutting off your AI function.
He knows her. That has to be BJ.
Search for it. It's somewhere in your memory. Look for the information on me and Mr. Ida.
It was all a lie.
I'm wondering if he was trying to stop. If BJ was trying to stop her because he's supposed to listen to him. Listen to Tetsuya Ida.
From the future?
His love was nothing but empty words. Mr. Ida, he was using me right from the very start.
God, and he never stopped.
I was such a fool. We are all that remains of humanity.
The 10 of them.
And still we deceive each other. So filled with hate. I have had enough.
This can't be real.
Humanity has always been fated for ruin. Project Ark was a mistake. But it is already in its second stage. I cannot stop it. All I can do is derail it. I
have linked in parts of the terraforming project. The heavy machinery will then purge humans from all sectors. If everything goes according to plan, the final phase will be reset. And all sectors will fall into a never-ending loop. What remains will be a peaceful world. Finally free of humanity.
No, I couldn't have.
This place will be destroyed as well. The human race has reached its end. We have no need for a future.
What in the hell?
It can't be.
Hey.
I have linked in parts of the terraforming project, and the heavy machinery will then purge humans from all sectors. The final phase will be reset. All sectors will fall into a never-ending loop. And what remains will be a peaceful world, finally free of humanity. Is this implying that she messed with Okino? Okino's code then? This place will be destroyed as well. The human race has reached its ends, and we have no need for a future.
Wait a minute. You're the girl that was with Four Eyes. Shinonome, right?
It's impossible.
Are you okay?
Did I do it? Was it really me? I destroyed the world? No, I won't believe it. Mr. Ida would never deceive me.
What are you talking about?
There's no way. That isn't my future.
Just take a deep breath.
Okay, yeah, so she definitely thinks she's time jumping. And were they just lying to her and letting her continue to think that she's time traveling?
Okay? Come on, stand up. Who were you talking about? Was it Four Eyes?
If that's the future we're heading for, then what good are these?
Shit. Medicine? Here. Don't you need these?
Why? Why are you trying to help me?
Well, you're my senpai at the SIU, so... Oh, yeah. That thing is crazy. Is it a new kind of projector or something? Are you alright?
I'm worried I'm gonna miss something that I'm
out of here, please.
trying to pick up.
Mr. Ida. Don't tell anyone, please.
Ugh. I don't get it. I don't get it. What did she do? She's obviously not talking about spreading, but she has done multiple things to just kind of, you know, mess with the operation. It seems that is not her first time, because we don't know when that recording is from, but it can't be from... It can't be her talking about the virus. We know that much. And we know Morimura's the one... I just can't figure out what she's talking about that she did that ruined humanity. But it sounds like more the whole thing of them being in this loop, starting over. That is what she wanted. Because she just feels like the world in general should just be over. But I don't think she realized that Did she realize that this loop would end? At some point? I don't know. God, that one just hurt. That one hurt my brain and soul so much. And again, it's just causing... The end of someone's story should not cause more questions. And that's truly, truly how I feel. It's not fair. Okay, but next time... I wanted to start going into destruction levels, but unfortunately we are locked through Juro. So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to take the plunge. And we're gonna have to go experience Juros and Ioris, which I'm hoping will then lead us into Megumi. And then from there we can do Renya's. Unfortunately he has only at 14%, so we may have to do quite a bit of a grind on his. But I think he's gonna start filling out a lot of holes. And I hope he does. And then I think Hijiyama, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I forgot about Shu and Tomi. Oh my god. Oh god, oh god. So we're actually gonna have to go do those too. But it looks like Hijiyama's... Actually, I feel like what's gonna happen is we're gonna go through Goto's. It's gonna lock us at like 80%, and then they want us to finish with Hijiyama. But then Goto is gonna be potentially the last point of this story of these 13 people. But I'm still have an eye out for them opening up the room for Okino or potentially Tamao. Tamao hasn't shown up in a long time. But I was also very scared that Ryoko was gonna be Tamao, and then that would just break me. So I'm glad that didn't end up turning out that way. Okay, but we got a lot to do. Not as much as I would like, because I still feel like there's so many things that I want to happen for this story. So I gotta see what they have in mind instead next time.